Hi there folks, my name is Jack and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. Now yesterday I was playing around with the feature in this game that allows you to basically build your own racetracks, design your own race courses, and in addition to having that, you also have something called a blueprint builder, which allows you to add obstacles to the racetrack, and one of those obstacles can be ramps. And as soon as I saw that you could add ramps to a racetrack, my mind immediately thought of building a Figure-8 racetrack. And that's why I'm driving up this mountain, because on the map, the top of the mountain appears to have a nice flat bit where I could build such a racetrack. And I'm going there now to see if it really is. Okay, this is the location in question. Now, I'm looking around and I'm seeing there's a huge hill to my right. I'm not sure how that's going to play out, and there are some rocks to my left. I'm trying to think where I could put two ramps here and have the track cross over itself. Ideally you want it to be smooth, but I think I could make this work. I say that with a question mark, but I'm not entirely certain. Anyway, let's give it a shot. And because we're on top of a snowy mountain, I've decided to switch the green supercar for a high-performance off-road pickup truck, and I've noticed where we've spawned, there's a huge cliff to my left, and a massive steep hill to my right, and that carries on for quite some time. I'm beginning to think this isn't a good place to build a Figure-8 track. Okay, I've decided that this, in fact, is a terrible place to build a Figure-8 racetrack. The terrain is just too rough, too extreme for such a thing. So we're going to head back down the mountain and find a different location to build this thing. To be perfectly honest, I can't be bothered to drive down the path. I'm just gonna take the short way down. Oh dear! Ow! Good job they put a roll cage in this thing. Good news! I have checked the map and I've found another location that looks to be more ideal than the one that I was just at, and I'm heading there now. It appears to be pretty flat, but I said that about the mountain and it wasn't. So we're just gonna go there and find out if it really is. Okay, this is the new location and it already looks really promising. I'm looking around. This looks pretty good. Ooh, we might have something here, folks. Okay, I'm looking around and I'm trying to think how we should do this. Now, I'm assuming all of you know how a Figure-8 track works, so I think we're gonna get rolling here pretty soon. And I think I'm gonna turn off to the right and do like a loop in the dirt over there, and then come back across the road, and that's where the ramps will be. The ramps will be on either side of that intersection for the cars to go over. So we're gonna go around here like this, minding the big boulders that are placed there, and then heading back towards the intersection roughly. I'm gonna place a checkpoint here as well, just to be safe. Oh, hang on. There's a whole bunch of rocks in the way. Yeah, there's no way we can put the ramp on those rocks. So, okay, I've had a bit of a rethink. Instead of turning right, we're gonna turn left. And I think this will work, because I'm pretty sure there are no rocks on the opposite corner of that intersection. I hope. If there are rocks, then I'll just be wasting all of you guys' time. Placing a... Wait, how do we place a checkpointing? Oh yeah, you press X. There we go. That's how you do it. Now, I can't see a hill in the distance, but it doesn't... Actually, that's quite far away. Okay, we might have something here. We might have something here, guys. And then we're gonna turn back over here and head back across to finish the track. And it didn't fin... Why didn't it finish? What? What happened? Okay, third time's the charm. Now this time I'm going to keep the same idea. We're going to turn left, swing round in the dirt, and head back across the intersection. But instead of turning in front of the rocks, I'm going to go behind them, swing round behind them, and they can kind of serve as the corner. Okay, I'm going to place a checkpoint right here, and then we're going to swing round behind these boulders. Hopefully that works. I'm not 100% sure if it will. So swing around behind these rocks. Yes, there we go. Add another checkpoint for good measure. And then head back to the start line. Yeah, it completed. Nice. Oh crap, I forgot to add the ramps. Okay, before we actually draw the route, I'm going to go into Blueprint Builder, and we're going to add the ramps. When you go into the Blueprint Builder, there are a whole number of ramps that you can choose from, but I think we are going to go for these ones with the arrows on them, because they just seem to be the best size, and they definitely are. So we're going to place one here on this end of the intersection, facing towards that rock pile, and we got to make sure it's as level as we can possibly make it. So going to try to adjust it here. There we go-ish. I think about there. That looks pretty good to me. And then we're going to place the second ramp right here, just like that. There we are. That looks pretty... it's not pretty good, actually. It's in the middle of the road. We should probably move that, otherwise it may cause complications during the race. So we're just gonna pop it right there. There we are. That's a nice ramp, nice little down ramp. There we go. And that gap is pretty huge, actually. We might need to build a bridge or something so the cars actually make it. I don't really know what to use for a bridge, though, because the pillars have to have enough space between them so that the cars can actually drive underneath it. Like this one, for this is, even if they could drive underneath this one, which I don't think they can, it's far too tall. Look at it, that's insane. I think we gotta use something else. I really don't know. Ooh, what about these things? They might work, because in this game you don't actually need something to support it. You can just place something in midair and it will float there. So if we line this up with the bridge, no, not like that, have it level, we can just build several of them across to the other one. And then we're gonna duplicate that one and move it forward. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, cool. We have something for a bridge. It looks a bit ridiculous, but we have something. And then we'll just place one more here at the end to cover the whole thing up, so that now, hopefully, if the cars don't get enough speed to make this gap, they will have a platform to land on. Nice. Okay, my next job will now be to place these arrow signs where the corners are, so that the cars... or at least the person driving on... The AI doesn't care, but the person who's actually driving on the map knows where to turn, because I think that would be handy to have. So we're going to place a couple of these around where the corner's going to be, and we'll do that to the other side, and I think we'll add a couple of more decorations and call it good. I've just found these glass targets that you can crash through. I think we're going to have some of these for fun on either side of the jumps here, to have the cars smash through. Yeah, that adds an element of fun to this course, I think. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's what I've done. I have lined the main straight with these colorful sea containers, as you can see, and then I added some archways on either end of them. There's the big Horizon Mexico one here and another at the other side, and then coming here, I have built a large corner out of walls and other sea containers. Now, there's two corners for a reason. There's a shortcut and a long one. Both of them are filled with balls, and they now bring you over to the jump, which has the targets to smash through, and I added these, side walls using the same ramps to build the bridge, hopefully to keep cars from falling off of them, as well as some bowling pins and beach balls to knock around. Here's another big ball pit, because why not? You then come around here, where you kind of enter this sort of junkyard with old boats and golf carts and things. Now, you can smash into these, but you shouldn't, because they will slow you down. And then finally back onto the main straight and across the line. I'm pretty proud of myself. Now that we've actually built the Figure-8 portion of the Figure-8 track, we can come in here and do it. Oh yeah, I decided to call it Jack's Figure-8 Extravagancy. I was going to call it Extravaganza, but for some reason, Forza Horizon 5 identifies Extravaganza as a bad word. I don't know how. Anyway, here we go. Now, we can't actually use the shortcut that I put in there because I accidentally put a checkpoint here on the outside, which means that if I took the shortcut, I would have missed that checkpoint and it would have respawned me. So anyway, over the jump now, smashing through the target. Nice, get some nice air, smashing through the other target into the ball pit. This is actually a whole lot of fun. And then we now climb over this hill, entering the junkyard now, being careful not to hit the boats and the golf carts. Well, golf carts, there's actually 2 of them. That was pretty good. And back onto the main straight. Now I have made it 10 laps because this is a relatively short track. Oh dear. Oh, okay, we may have swung a bit wide in that corner, and we've been overtaken. Alright, hitting the jump at full speed, grabbing some nice air. Oh my good, oh, ow. That was a nasty crash. Okay, note to self, do not hit that jump at full speed unless you want to get a mouthful of dirt. Overall, I'm very happy with this track. I am a bit disappointed that I can't use the shortcut, but it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I'm very pleased with this, and I can't wait to share it with other players. Hopefully they will enjoy it as well. Okay, I finished the test run, and just to make sure that everything is nice and dandy, I'm going to run it again. Where did all the sea containers go? Where did the ramp go? Hold on a second. All of the obstacles that I put down have completely disappeared. What the heck just happened? Okay, after that whole debacle, I rolled up my sleeves and redid the track entirely. It does follow the same premise. I've got the shortcut, the long turn, but I've got some more different obstacles to crash through. The ramp is exactly the same. I've got the same ball pit. However, there is a line of dumpsters, some food carts to smash through. I put a T-Rex on that hill because why not? There is another junkyard again, but no boats this time. There's some boxes to crash through, and yeah. It is basically the same track as before. However, this time we can actually use the shortcut because I didn't put a checkpoint on the outer turn. So here we go. This is full run through, proper track. This is how it should have been from the start. Now going off the start here, we're gonna swing to the left into the shortcut, and I missed it. Okay, so we really need to get on the brakes for the shortcut, as it turns out, and hard on the brakes. There we go, making it through, crashing through the bowling pins that I put there for kicks and giggles, smashing through these ones, and now we get to be the first one to hit this target, and oh, that was satisfying. Knocking down all the pins through the other target, now through the ball pit, dumpsters, oh gosh, food carts, I'm sorry! Actually, I'm not. I put those there so that they could be crashed. Anyway, through the junkyard now, now through the magnificent boxes, there we go, back onto the main straight, and that is pretty much it, and we are well in the lead thanks to our shortcut, which we're going to take again here. Knocking down another one of the pins, I think. I'm actually quite glad that I got to redesign the track, because this version somehow was better than the other one. I'm not entirely sure why, but it just is. I like this version better. Huh. Okay, anyway, back through the boxes. Yes, you can have a lot of fun on this track, you really can. Like before, there are many, many laps on this race, on this track, because it's short, and yeah, basically the same. Oh, okay, that's a sea container. Okay, I believe our track is now ready to be published, so we're going to publish it, and then we're going to run the race one more time to make sure that everything is the way it is supposed to be. It should be the way it's supposed to be, but I do just want to make sure. Right, here we go. Final race of the day, just to make sure that everything is the way it should be, and we are off. Now this time I'm going to make sure to get on the brakes soon enough to make the shortcut. Here we go. There we maybe got on them just a bit too hard, but it's okay, because we made it. Swinging around through, cutting across everybody else. Now we're in first place, going to crash through the target. There we are. That feels good every single time. Into the ball pit. There we go. Dumpsters, and I missed the food carts. Oh, that was... Oh, they're right behind me. They're right behind me. Why did I get on the brakes so hard? Anyway, through the boxes now, heading back onto the main straight. The first of 12 laps. Here we go. Right, we're in the lead. And... oh. Hang on. It's only one lap? No, that can't be right. I set it to be 12 laps long. What? Okay, I'm looking in the top left corner, and I do have 12 laps here in the test. Now, this is just a test. I'm just testing the track right now. This is not the publicized version that I was on just a few moments ago. So why is it that I have 12 laps here, but only 1 on the... What? I don't understand. I've just remembered that in Forza you have to select a race venue in order to build a track there, and the race venue is stock. Now, any track you make follows the same set of guidelines as the stock track, and this particular location has a track that's 1 lap long, so this track is 1 lap long. Someday I'm going to get something right in this game.